Welcome to Discourse. Today we're going to be talking about extraordinary synergy, founder built it, CEO cashed it, valuing legacy versus leadership by Dr. Hairong Gui, PhD, MBA. Forward by William Bloom, JD, MBA. This book is not just an intellectual achievement. It offers a much-needed tool to determine whether a CEO's compensation is a justifiable and appropriate level, offering a benchmark that can be relied upon. It is a moral statement. What moves me most is Dr. Gui's relentless drive to measure what others called unmeasurable. Leadership, vision, legacy. These are things we all feel, but few can quantify. Now we can. This book could not be timelier. The gap between what leaders take and what they give back is not just a corporate issue, it's a societal one. If we want capitalism to regain its credibility, we must start by aligning pay with performance, responsibility with reward.
Like, seriously.
Yeah.
You got people on the floor busting their butt, keeping the profits for the company moving.
Right.
They barely get paid like a living wage, while the CEOs who just delegate, don't really expand the company or give any incentives, just get paid millions of dollars.
Yeah, not trying to be innovative. What did I say earlier? Not trying to move or shake or do anything for the business. They're just there just to make money and be gone. And they don't take care of all the wheels and the cogs in the machine, not oiling it up and taking good care of it and giving it a break sometimes.
Yeah, because you're not just supposed to take what the predecessor established and just maintain it. You're supposed to improve it.
Expand upon it. Yeah, for sure. Grow it.
Pay your people, because a lot of times you push them to get to where you want to be, and once you're there, reward them, pay them more, hire more.
Yeah.
Don't just add stress while you get paid millions and then retire 2 years later while someone has to work till, what's the retirement age now, like 70?
Never. You never get to retire now.
Yeah.
Just continue to work forever until you die.
Right.
Yeah, and then she goes on to talk about how there's economic inequality because of this reason.
Yeah, and guess that I did think about that, but not this deeply. Why do some CEOs get paid a ridiculous amount of money, but
astronomically different?
But I don't really see their name as bringing something new to the table or expanding on what was there previously.
Right. Extreme CEO worker pay gaps contribute to broader economic inequality. The American dream has become a perpetual dream. Millennials and Gen Z, for the first time in modern history, are expected to be worse off financially than their parents. The gap between leadership pays and societal outcomes has become too large to ignore and to bear. Martina and I often joke for the cost to hire one boss, CEO, and senior leaders with multi-million compensation, the company could hire an army.
Never thought about that before, that my parents are more well off than me. Where I'm supposed to make more money, and I do,
but
it
really doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't come out to be so.
They're retired, their house is paid off,
right.
They're well off, and I am struggling to be near what they have. It's interesting.
Yeah. Interesting's a word. Boards need benchmarks, shareholders need justification, society needs lens, Wall Street needs frameworks. The leader valuation model offers these unprecedentedly. So she discusses the LVM model throughout this book. And that is the equation or the calculation how to determine what a leader should be getting paid for what they actually do.
Yeah, and the difference from the founder built.
Right.
And
founder versus non-founder CEO.
Yep.
Right.
Because it's different. Because one is trying to build and the other one is trying to either maintain or grow from what was built already.
I feel like that's the hope, and that's what I think the original founder was intended, that was the intention of it. You just help improve my company when I'm no longer a part of it. Not just ride on my tailcoats and wait for the tailcoat to turn to rags and then you jump off.
Because then you're just taking the founder's money.
Right.
Not really supporting his legacy
And the consumer's monies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
It happens.
Leader value model is a predictive compensation model, a unique concept to reshape how corporate compensation is and should be determined. Not only does it factor in the company's operations, the investors' expectations, and overall economic systems, but it also taps into broader societal discussions around wealth distribution and long-term impact. The work is original, forward-thinking, and anchored in real-world relevance. A dozen successful entrepreneurs, founders, and their enterprises are chosen to form this series of books. And those leaders are from Nike, Ferrari, and Louis Vuitton. Key leaders that you mention those names anywhere in the world.
Yeah, I was going to say everybody knows those brands. Whether or not you have enough money to afford any of it, that's not the point. You know those names. And honestly, after reading these books, I'm just like, Nike, man. I want to start wearing some Nike gear. I want to start just doing it. I'm like, I don't even know.
Check out these Nike Town stories.
I feel like aside from her giving us these really amazing ways of, calculating stuff to make some money, I'm just like, man, she's selling Nike, dude. She should get tons of money.
That's not the intent of the books.
Yeah.
But she does put historical information, and it's like pretty amazing.
Yeah, pretty interesting.
Dig into it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know so much more about Nike and its founder and all this stuff that I had no clue about before.
And Ferrari.
And Ferrari. I'm not a car person either, but I'm like, wow, okay, I see it. She describes synergistic option model as that it values a decision, but the LVM, the leader value model, values the decision maker. And then she uses these two to calculate pay rates and things like that.
Yeah, for CEO specifically.
Yeah.
And she even explains, she makes a comparison between like the CEO of Nike, for example, compared to the CEO for Disney.
Oh, right.
The CEO for Lululemon. Yeah. And some other ones, like those are well-known brands.
Yes.
They're huge corporations. But Nike is worldwide, and they're into the sports industry, and that's massive. So in comparison, Nike CEOs, they are expected to be paid well above those other CEOs.
Makes sense.
She mentions that it's comparable, but still there's a big difference in the market share and, where they're at. But at the same time, just because they're Nike, Ferrari, Louis Vuitton doesn't mean you could pay them millions, billions of dollars.
Right, just because.
For just filling a seat with
Right.
the title that says CEO.
Yeah.
It's like, and then she puts in variables like, do they have stock options? Do they get investments? Do they get commission? Like, what is in the entire package to give them that?
Right. All the factors, yeah.
Yeah. Another big thing she mentioned is that a lot of board members, they don't have anything currently to really give them that deciding factor. Like, yes, so-and-so deserves to get paid millions of dollars.
Yeah, it'll really help the board decide and determine, like, what should be allocated.
Yeah, make informed decisions and at the same time use it as a negotiation. As a
starting point.
As a starting point to negotiate. Like, if you expect this much money, then you gotta bring in this yourself.
Right, oh, that's a pretty good amount, but I would like to have more, then you better up your game with being more innovative and not just standing still. When profits become the only priority, innovation dies.
Yeah, and that's when you lose the people as well.
It just goes back to what we were saying. Like, if the non-founder CEOs come in and they're just there for the paycheck and they're not being innovative, like, the business is just going to go downhill.
Yeah.
And they're expecting to get paid tons of money for what? For letting a brand die?
Yeah.
Or
Sadly,
not grow? Yeah.
That happens too. They expect just the name to sell.
Right.
So they raise prices.
Yeah.
bring less to the market.
They make
don't
all the
innovate.
wrong decisions, yeah.
They have the same products out and they expect the name to sell. But people aren't for that. They'll stop buying.
Especially because now we know that consumers are the one who
drive the market.
And who are leading it, right? They're demanding from the brand specific things.
Yeah, which is great for them. Mm-hmm. And I think Nike was the one that started this too. They would take orders ahead of time before actually making.
Yeah, the futures order. I was like, I was not aware of that at all. But when I read it, I was like, and she describes it, how it works. I was like, that's genius. Yeah. That is guaranteeing future money coming in, cash flow. Yeah, and then she goes on to say, like, there wasn't an overabundance of product because they already knew exactly what was needed because people already paid for it.
You buy enough material, you hire enough people.
Right.
That's it.
And it's wild that they spent money on a non-existent product just yet. Like, they weren't even going to get it yet. That's wild.
But the big thing, too, which I didn't even think about until reading the book, is it was guaranteed.
Right, and it was guaranteed.
Before, you had to wait in line at a store, and not guaranteed.
Right.
You could get robbed. You get beat up.
You get stabbed for Nike.
Or is it, I'll just buy it on eBay later. eBay 3 times the price.
Right.
Man, where here you can just pre-order it. It could take months, but it's guaranteed.
Yeah, man, that's so genius though. I was like, see, and that I almost feel like that's such a simple idea, but like, wow, what an amazing idea.
Innovative.
Exactly. Be sure to check out Extraordinary Synergy. Founder built it, CEO cashed it, Valuing Legacy versus Leadership by Dr. Hairong Gui, PhD, MBA.